Check, check.
I forgot to put water.
Chickadee check.
I'm pulling up my feed. I'm looking for the champions.
Oh, you just left us.
I
And you're back. Kind of.
what?
It's gonna...
No ad break for you?
I don't know. Let me see here. Watch now. Live with champions. It says we're online. It won't show me a video. Reload.
Action roll call. Let me see if I can pin. You know what? Because I'm using the app. Once again, I'm not. Oh no.
I can pin.
You know what this would affect us, Lee? Is that you would have to. You're gonna have to do the polls tonight. I think.
Ooh. All right. Well, that'll be okay because you can talk. Like
Because
I often talk to fill the time for that, but you can talk during that. That'll be nice.
Okay. Yeah,
The
because it
people
says
want to
like
hear Rusty.
unrecognized command. I'm here. Can they see me? Can they hear me? Can they see me?
Oh, they can hear you and see you, but they want to hear you and see you like while we're doing that. So I'll be doing the typey type, and you do that.
And I'll see how good is my. Because it's an iPad, it's strange. I guess I have to be to the left of it. There we go. All right, faction roll call, Lee. Ty knee knock. Ty knee.
Nope, don't say it.
Oh. Nope. Okay, there it is. Yep. He knows what the problem is. Michael Graham, call to arms in the house. The Empirics with the VIP 22 in the house. Rensko, hey boys, happy Friday. Fish can't swim from Team Slam. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yep, and Ty is a big fan of an early 2000s pop group called LMFAO. Wasn't that a group, right? Remember that song? I'm sexy and I know it. What's really weird is I have to stay to the left of my iPad. That's going to throw me off a little bit because the camera's way over here.
Right.
Well, actually, it's way over here, opposite. What's up? Hold my beer, good fellas. We are. You know what I love about tonight, Lee? There's no feud going on.
Right. Not yet.
No, like Flash feuds. When we stream on Flash Feud night, it can be kind of a bummer because right when the feud starts, unless we have multiple giveaways, our viewers are like, peace out.
I mean,
peace out. Yeah. Shredders 87. Hey guys, here and ready. Just smack it all weekend, like Rusty said last night. That's right. That's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's the best way to break those gems. Chaga 1972 is listening to you guys driving from South Carolina to North Carolina. Good luck on pulls. Took 4 megas to get, and I'm guessing, does that mean get Ramblin' Rabbit? I guess Ramblin' Rabbit's the chase because of the top line bonus.
Yeah, he's the get this weekend. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pull off against my man Lee tonight, but we're gonna do the MLC loot. The 69 coin MLC loot 1v1 and see if either of us can get a Huskus the Pig Boy 5-star fuse, or is Ramblin' Rabbit in the MLC loot? Probably not.
He's not, but I'm doing the weekend loot.
Oh,
you're doing it's 69 versus 41 because I have my UCC coin as well.
You know what? Speaking of the UCC, I claimed my first big get from the UCC today.
Oh.
Can I just tell you, on a day where the pulls were bad, getting something good off the UCC feels like strong medicine for the heart, my friends.
Nice.
You ready for this edition? Do you know this yet? You don't know who I got today, did you?
You texted me, but they don't know.
I got Scary Sherry on my roster, or Sensational Queen Sherry.
Yes.
Like, I always called her Scary Sherry.
So good.
Right?
She was Scary Sherry for a long time.
Yeah. So I'm going to be able to do some multi-gem madness starting. Well, she's unleveled for now, but soon,
Right.
soon,
Soon.
friends, I'll be
And
able
you
to
have to take her.
multi-jib.
Yeah, you have to take her depending on what you claimed her at. You have to take her to either max level 6 silver, or you have to take her to 6 gold in order to take advantage of her full ability.
I fill it up for me. I think I claimed her at 5 silver.
Okay,
Five
so you'll
silver.
have to star fill or take her to gold.
Fill it up for me with
That'll
water.
be
My son's making me. I always have to have my drink. My son is going to help me get my
nice.
water filled up. Fill it up in the sink in the bathroom. We're staying, Lee. We're in the Hampton Inn
Ooh,
in our own city. We're here in my city in a hotel tonight. Right? How did I
nice.
get Sherry? I got her from months and months and months and months and months of bad pulls that added up in the UCC
Dang.
Prestige Pass, and I used my frequent flyer miles to claim Sherry from the UCC. So that's how I
Yeah.
got her today. And can I tell you, Lee? I knew it was the right thing to claim,
Yeah.
but man, I wanted to claim Muscle Man Bray so bad. or or
It's a
I wanted to
possibility.
claim Showboat Nakamura to make Final Boss Health Steal even better.
I mean, he's a good trainer, but Sherry is that's a different level right there, my friend. Oh,
Al Pacino got Bronson Reed last week, so that's huge.
nice. Darkstar did
I'm guessing.
today as well, and it looks like Hold My Beer got Muscle Man from the Rocky Loot and a bunch of other stuff. Dang.
How about so faction roll call is happening, but if you got something great in the loot or off the UCC, post it in the chat for us. We'll call it out. Somebody, Chaga 1972, got OTC. I'm
Woo.
assuming that stands for Original Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
So
that's who I'm saving for
uh,
on the UCC. I'm not there yet though.
big hit, big hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, hold my
e-booker.
beer with Muscle Man. That's awesome. Muscle
E-booker,
Man
if you got
is
Rocky
great.
4, he's the one character that will last out of all the Rockies for a while.
So, okay. Can I just riff on Rocky
Yeah.
Four for 1 second? He
Sure.
was so fun to play last night on stream,
Yeah.
and but here's my thought. I actually wrote this to Merrick's earlier today. I think the devs, the developer, the game designers, they did a great job with Rocky Four, and I think it's a tragedy that more people will not get to see their work and
Yeah.
play the fun experience that he is. So for all of the hard work they did on Rocky Four, I hope they use him as some sort of maybe template or refer to his build for a future character,
Yeah.
because to hit the 2 round stun, to load one color MP, hit the stun, and then to hit the finisher to reload. I mean, it was like fun and fast. Health steal over 60 million in gold. I was just like, that's the most fun I've had with a
Yeah.
superstar. And yes, well, why was he so expensive? Number one is because what he can do in the current meta is unique and basically unbeatable.
Right.
Number two, and Lee will tell you the next part, what he can do in the entourage
Oh,
is evergreen. It will last you forever. What's the entourage, Lee?
entourage for Rocky 4 is gems do 100% more damage, which I don't know that it's evergreen, but that's the new meta now. He defines the new meta for trainers and coaches. I mean, right now the highest you can get is 60% for just straight up all gem damage and or any
Right.
color gem damage. So Rocky is, I mean, he's probably at least a meta or two proof on that entourage ability, I would say. So,
Well, I secretly, I didn't even tell you this, Lee.
oh,
Secretly, I was hoping in the back of my heart, the very back, the back of my mind, that we would somehow power rate the Rocky characters, but they're going away, and so it would
yeah,
just be salt in the wound. It would just be
right.
like, "Oh, you didn't get this? Ha ha!
Yeah,
It's too
yeah, I thought
late."
of that too. I
Yeah,
thought of that
that doesn't
too.
feel good. And that's also why we didn't power rate some of the Ninja Turtles yet. We haven't
Yeah,
we
we will
haven't
when they
power
come
rate.
back.
we didn't do Leonardo or Raphael,
Or
right?
Raphael. Yeah, they're on the docket. We'll
So
do them perhaps this month. There is a week long contest denoted that we don't know what it is. So we don't know for sure it's turtles. Not saying that's what we
right,
know. I'm just saying I'm trying to
yeah,
put some twos and twos together and make five or sixes. So
right. Well, so VIP asked in the chat, is he so rare that you don't even mention him as an entourage member?
yeah,
Never.
yeah,
We would never.
right,
If you have him,
right,
he will be an upgrade to whoever it is that we recommend.
right.
So no,
Yeah,
that's like saying, hey,
use the
throw Rocky
Ghostbuster
4,
plate. Yeah,
throw your drip plate, throw the seance.
right.
You're doing 200 million damage, and everybody's going, you guys are so irrelevant. Who are you making
Yeah,
videos for?
right,
The Twitch account itself.
right.
So nah, we don't. We're not
But
gonna
we
do
are
that.
going to power rate some guys tonight. Who are we going to power rate, Rusty?
Oh, okay. So we're actually gonna. These are the most time relevant characters to this weekend. First of all, we are going to power rate Huskus the Pig Boy, who the majority of the community was able to recruit today for free if they did the 20
I got
shard
him today.
claim. Yeah, I got him today too. So we got Huskus, which is this month's free superstar, and also someone who you're going to have to build up this month. You're going to see, is he worth investing in beyond just this MLC? And then the second is this weekend's chase superstar, Mr. Ramblin' Rabbit, Eric Rowan. And Lee, I don't know that I've ever seen a chase superstar hit the brag rooms so in such high frequency as the people
Today.
that were pulling him today. And I did
Yeah.
not pull him today. And I was, maybe it's par for the course for me, because what did you do in opposite?
We'll see when we get to our video polls here. When we, I mean, not
Oh,
when
okay.
we get to
Okay.
polls. Here. But
Okay.
actually, I've got Ramblin' Rabbit pulled up. So if we're good, I've already got him
Yeah.
loaded to go. So we start there. Al Pacino asked, "Is our podcast on Spotify?" It is. Is Rusty gone? Or can you hear me? Hold on. Okay, I think Rusty's still here. Maybe. Well, anyway, I think it's a couple weeks behind at this point, but it should be. It should be. Um, yeah, I'm not sure where Rusty's at, so I'm gonna get started, and hopefully he hops on. It shows that he's still here. Okay, yes, he's still here, so he just muted his camera for a second. So, hold on. We're gonna go to a power rating right. Yeah, right here. All right, there we go. Now he's not black on black, so I can actually see him here.
Am I back?
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? Rusty's back, I'm back, and we are on stream with over 50 of our very best friends. I didn't know where you went, so I was like, oh no, I'm just going to start the video and hope that he comes back. So...
You know where I went? I'll tell you exactly where I went, Lee.
You went down the rabbit hole.
I'm doing the dual screen on the iPad.
Yeah.
I tried to unpause the Twitch window, and then I could hear myself on delay in the Twitch window. So I tried to mute the Twitch window, and somehow that completely took me off Streamlabs. So I'm not going to do that again tonight.
Okay.
I'm going to stay right here with you. I'll be able to chat in Streamlabs, but I'll be on AV with you on Streamlabs.
Right. Well, as Vike says in our chat there, oofda. I had a girlfriend who used to say oofda all the time. Every once in a while, I still throw that out. So, we are power rating one Mr. Rambling Rabbit, Ramblin, technically. And I got to tell you, Rusty, I need to spend a little bit more time with Mercy, but of the three so far, I think Eric Rowan is actually my favorite of this month's characters so far. So far. But... we'll see. And do you know why I really like him so much?
Why?
Why? Because he can do well beyond what I consider A tier damage. I know that's arbitrary, but it does feel like, especially as we've been able to crack the code with these power ratings, it feels like they kind of have a set range of what they want each tier to kind of hit at, give or take. And usually the A tier can get somewhere close to that 60 million, but doesn't quite get there. And that's usually with their gear plates and special things like that. But he hits for about 70 million right out the box with nothing. In fact, I'm going to show you no special tricks except
That
one.
reminds me of a beautiful zombie from last month named Bailey, Out of Control.
Ooh. Yeah, he does actually.
Are we saying
kinda...
there's a similarity? Is that what we're talking about?
There's a little. I mean, Bailey obviously can hit a lot harder. She's gonna stay meta proof a lot longer. He will drop off. At least this moveset will drop off around 7-star bronze, maybe 7 silver, but for sure right now and for the next year, this is gonna be a great one. So for A tier attainable characters, very good. But here's how we're gonna run him. Backbreaker Rack. Deal damage, increase your black move damage by 250%. That's what you want to see. It is 7 MP, so the way I'm going to run him, you will need a mid-line bonus in feud. So, or a prop. So that is one special thing that we're going to see. Two-handed choke slam, 7 MP purple. Deal damage and increase your black MP by 10, which flawlessly reloads your finisher. Your finisher is a 10 MP black. Deal damage and choose a 2x7 area to swap into purple gems. So flawless recycle all the way around. Entourage, you're going to want Woods to start with 4 more MP. Santa Hogan to start with another MP here. And then you are going to need a midline bonus or a prop in feud. Everything else you're going to be pretty good for, and of course Showdown's always dependent on what you need there. We're going to run Asuka, like old Acro Asuka, and Lita, who is giving you 150% for Asuka and 50% more for Lita on the finisher damage. And then on the strap, we have no plates equipped. None whatsoever. It is a 50%. Oh crap! That's a 50% gem defense strap. Okay, I gotta fix that. Rusty, you gotta vamp for me for a second because
they will not be able to kick out.
They will not be able to kick out. I think this is actually the one I wanted right here, and now I gotta fix the stuff.
Can I ask a question? Maybe this is a question everybody's wondering. Oh no, actually somebody says it right here. VIP 22. Does it feel like 7-star bronze is breathing down our neck with this insurgence of move damage superstars?
I would say I feel like they kind of jump back and forth. Panic attack.
I know, it's like all of our should you take blank 6-star golds are going to be obsolete the moment that happens. Right. And we're going to have to start completely over should you take blank 7-star bronze. So a whole new project.
I would say that I think it is still a good, 7 months at least away. I mean, theoretically they do it in June-ish. That's just arbitrary, but around June-ish. Maybe. But, it is out there. But it's worth considering because, we do have some 7 years of history to go on to say, well, it kind of goes gem damage meta, then it kind of goes move damage meta, then it kind of goes gem damage meta, and, we kind of go from there. But now that I've actually got a 50% move damage strap on him, double takedown 2s, the one thing you want in here is a black move damage plate, that gives you as much as possible. That's max 200%, but I'm not using 100% strap, so I'm kind of balancing those out as best I can. And we're going to see. He's going to just hammer Sami Zayn.
Appropriately so.
Right.
Appropriately so, right? You would say he's going to bludgeon him?
Oh, man. Maybe him and his brother? We don't think we're going to get anything.
He's an only child now. R.I.P.
Oh, wow.
Very sad. Very
Very
sad.
sad. Okay, so we're gonna start out. You're doing a good amount of damage on the purple move, by the way. We're gonna do that purple move. You could run a purple move setup. It's fine. I wouldn't because it's all built on the black. You're gonna another little bit of damage here, and you're gonna increase your black MP, and now your finisher is doing 70 million, and that is nothing rare but a midline bonus. 70 million, nothing rare. You don't touch the board, so he's going to be super, super fast. Well, I guess you
Oh,
do right there, but
that's
it's
like a
just a
Merrick
quick and error.
special. You don't
Yeah,
touch the board.
you don't touch the board. There's no cascading possible,
No cascade.
and you're done. And then just the finisher hit for 70 million. That's not counting any of the gem damage, anything else. Done. Like, done. I mean, I honestly don't know what else we need to do to power rate him. I don't need to add any plates. You can run the Bubba
Right.
spec on him, but there's
Yeah.
no point in it.
Some people got that plate new last month from the 5-star prize wall, and so they're probably looking for who to put it on. Is he a good candidate for that plate or not? Or is it just kind of
For the Bubba
keep looking?
specs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a great. I mean, I did it in the video for him. If you've got it, I mean, he hits 2 purple moves, and then the finisher makes 2, columns into purple. So it's not huge damage, but you basically get 100% on that damage, and
Okay. Okay.
you're good from there. You're good from there.
Nice.
So where he is not going to hold up compared to Bailey, Zombie Bailey, of course, she's the S tier chase, so she's meant to be a higher caliber. You cannot buff this twice. Now you could with props, as always, but that argument holds for Bailey as well. In fact, you could buff her 5 times with your props, but you can buff him with props, but otherwise you can't hit that buff a second time. There's not a way to
Okay.
get back to it in here. You've got 7 gems to
Right.
black, 2x3 black, 1x7 to power, and 18 to multiply gems, which we could run the multiply gem set, and it does okay, but it
Do you
doesn't
think
do near as good as
do you think
this.
the devs saw my shenanigans with Zombie Bailey last month and they're like, no, we're gonna take that away from him.
let's hope not. Let's hope not.
JK,
But
we love the devs, by the way. Like,
oh, we do.
we don't know who they are. We love them
Actually, we don't.
anonymously. We love them
Yeah.
from a distance.
Right. So Zombie Bailey will always be able to hit higher numbers. She will be 7-star proof. Now that I've seen her in action, I take back my words. She will definitely be
Yes.
7-star proof.
Yes.
This version of Ramblin' Rabbit might not be, but he does have triple blue, where you can basically make the whole board into row break gems, cover some of them with multiplies, and then make 7 into black and kind of go there. It fairly easily reloads. It doesn't hit for quite as much, but this right here, this will do fine well into, until next summer at the very, very least.
Well, a striker is such a thin category for the community too. So
yeah,
a modern striker, really hard to come by. I mean, basically, we're looking at Bobby Lashley or Butch as far as like some of the free to play options.
Right. I see. Where
or let's say not Final even free to play, but like Final Boss.
Play to get.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's play to get, grind, free, grind. But yeah, a modern striker, and I literally just named who I had as my strikers prior to the lucky loot with Sami Zayn last month. So
Braun, yeah, Braun's good.
This is a great. But Braun is you've had to have been chasing Braun for a long time. Right. Yeah. So newer players, free to play players, and low spin, no spin, the grinders. This is a gift. This is great.
Yeah, I agree. Very, very good. So we're gonna put power. We're on the power rating sheet here, and for a 5 on power rating, you specifically need to hit at least 60 million. That scale has moved. It seems easier to hit closer and closer to 60 million now with a lot of characters. I would imagine as we get to the 7-star meta, that's going to have to upgrade quite a bit. But he does 70 million with nothing rare. I mean, literally nothing rare on that, and he gets a 5. On speed, for a 5, at least 2 of the following need to be true. So 2 of the following, not all of the following. MP needs to be 6 or less, which his moves are 7, so he just misses that. Moves need to recycle flawlessly, no problem there. Animations need to be quick, no problem there. And he can win in 45 seconds in feud. 70 million will put almost everyone down. And again, I wasn't counting the gym damage in that at all. So there is a little bit of extra spicy on the pepper there. So that's a 5. Yeah, it's very quick.
Okay, I love it.
All right, so Rusty, we're gonna switch roles now because you can't enter the chat, the slashes to go into the commands.
Right? Yeah.
So you're gonna tell people about readiness, versatility, and entourage. So go ahead and tell people about readiness while I get the lightning pole ready.
Okay, so a readiness is the category that we base. Lee even used the language earlier. Ready right out of the box. Like the day you recruit that person, is he able to perform at a level of meta relevancy, right? And so, or does he need maybe one special thing like a rare trainer or a rare plate? Does he need 2 or 3 special things? Now that's going to start lowering the score, and the score goes down commensurately with how many things. A great example of a low readiness superstar that we all love is Zombie Cody. Like Zombie Cody is the textbook. I'm not ready. He needs more and more and more. He needs a moment. Then he needed the second moment. Now he's got gear. Now he's got a plate and strap. And then even still, you're going, well, his yellow. You can't really work the yellow move that really good in there. So maybe triple. Anyway, back to you, Lee.
Okay, well, we're ready to go. I'm going to start the poll right now. So you have 1 minute. Go ahead and get in your votes. Remember, a 5 means he needs 0 or 1 special things, 4 for 2, as Rusty said. So kind of take a look at that. Also, if you don't know, we power rate on Discord every week as well and give you an opportunity to hop into the conversation ahead of time. So be sure and get part of our Discord server. I've got the link on the video as it goes here. Let's see. What does the Discording say? Discord, not too active on this one. There's times where they are, but this one's not too active. And poll's got about 10 seconds left. Get your vote in. Hip Designer at 200 shards would be a great gift. Any event you needed him. Never see those cards again, so that was not fair. So readiness gets a 5. Community votes 5. Only special thing was a midline bonus or prop for feud. Nothing in other modes. All right. Okay, so Rusty, this is the first A tier character that we've had a 5, a 5, and a 5 right off the bat. This could be the best A tier character showing if this trend continues. So, yeah. VIP props are meant to be spent, but a midline bonus is a rare thing. Like if you have to have a midline bonus for feud, that's a special thing. Right there.
Nobody loves a prop more than me. But what Lee was getting at is it looks like we might have a new king of the category for our A-tier superstars.
What?
Acknowledge me.
What's
the crown?
Acknowledge. All right, well, let's see. We only got 2 more to go. So, Rusty, explain some versatility while I make another poll.
Versatility is how effective this superstar is going to be in the various formats that we play regularly, right? So that means, obviously, feud is usually the standard metric for evaluation. Secondly would be Do they make unique gems, and can they fill the board with below them special gems? So that's usually boss battle, Gemmania, extreme rules, and then we start thinking about things like showdown. So if there's somebody that you would always want in your lineup in every format, that's going to be a 5. And then when
Yep.
you start subtracting the validity in formats, whether that's from really high charge MP or whether it's really I always get teased about this, but a terrible link. I hate a bad link. I don't want to be in showdown with a bad link and a high charge MP, right? So
Well,
back
you
to
know
you,
what the
Lee.
Wyatt link is, right?
It's like, is
Plus
it new?
4 multi gem strength.
Oh,
That is
is
a
this new?
dang good. Well, I mean, it's never been in the game for as far. I mean, for not for that. That's like
Yeah,
adding, like Julius's gear to something that you
right.
paid a lot to get, or I
Oh
paid a lot
yeah.
to get, I should say.
So that is a new link,
Yeah,
or
so they've got a
it's
great showdown link. It doesn't get them started faster, but every single one of them so far has a variation with multi gems. So
can we do tag team feuds?
yeah, maybe. Oh, ooh, we're starting something here. All
Ooh.
right, are
Put
you
that on the forum.
are you ready to hit the poll?
Yeah. Well, you're ready to hit the poll because
Oh yeah,
I'm on
sorry.
the
Am I
app.
ready to hit the throw? Yeah. All right, it's live. So a 5 means all 3 modes. A 4 means two of the 3, and again, competitive usable. 3 means only one mode, and I mean he's not a 2, but if you need to give him a 2, it's not competitive at all. So where would you put this character, Rusty? Would you use him in feud? Would you use him in showdown?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, look, I can vote in the poll. I just
you
realized.
can.
I think I like him as a 5. I'm going to cast my vote as a 5. Um, well, yeah. Tell me why he's not a 5, Lee, if you have a case to be made.
Well, I would say boss battle, unless they very
Oh, the
specifically do
special
row
gem.
break gems. I mean,
Right. So
he's got
this.
row break gems for days. We didn't show that, but the triple blue move set does have multi
Mm,
gems. So it's fine. But it does not. I mean, row break gems are going to be like, when are you going to use those? I mean, if they do a boss, it would be specific that does row break gems. It would be specifically for the characters this month. I mean,
right.
that's just honest right
That's
there.
true. That is kind of an underutilized specialty gem. The chat said 5, but only 8 people voted at 67%. How does our Discord look? Is there any variance there?
Yeah, but it's not super strong. I mean, it's 3 people said 4. Like I say,
Mm.
it's morning, Mr. Bungle, or evening, Mr. Bungle. It's not. There's not near as much chatter this week as there has been on some of the previous weeks. So, um, chat says 5. I mean, that would put him on par with the new Aussie,
Uh,
final or not final boss, Roman OTC.
so how dare you? How
That
dare
puts
you
him on
say
par
that?
with Roman OTC. I
We're gonna
mean,
lose our credibility on this power rating alone. This is gonna be the one where they just say we're done with these guys. They're clickbait hype men. we can't we cannot have a score of 24-25 of this A tier superstar. It can't happen, Lee. Fix it.
uh,
Fix it.
I mean, the only thing I would say is I don't think he's going to be competitive in boss battle. Like maybe
Okay,
one time,
that's.
one
I
time
think
if they
that
run row
I think that
breaks.
should be a 4. I really think that should be a 4 for versatility. I think we need to overwrite that score. And
Well, I mean
can we
it's
do this
close.
again? Can we revote? Can we revote? And you can only vote for 4 or 5. I
Sure.
think it should go to a revote. Can we do? Can
Okay.
we try that? Because I
Yeah.
know if you're watching this on demand and you just heard us say the score where it's creeping, you would be pulling your hair out and wondering why we didn't help establish a sense of sobriety here in the chat. So
Well, well.
thank you, Lee. Okay, the poll is up. I'm revoting not a 5
You're revoting
because
not a 5. Okay, and I
I'm
didn't
voting
vote, but
4.
I can cast mine. It's 4 on Discord, but a low number, so it's not going to swing it like it normally does. And
We're
I
not going to
think
use the special gem type. it's a rare occasion. He's a
Well,
move damage superstar, so that
right.
takes him off the table
I mean,
for Gymania.
he does fine with the triple blue. You know,
But how about Extreme Rules? Are we taking him into battle for Extreme Rules, Spouse Battle Gymania?
if you
We're reaching for him first?
well, not no. Well, for row breaks, maybe. I mean, he's
Okay.
the
All right.
row break character now. Period.
Okay.
But again, row breaks, unless they increase the utility of them quite a lot because of this MLC, I don't see them showing up in boss battle. And if they do, it's going to be maybe one time. Maybe one
So
time.
VIP, we don't typically consider perks because those change so often.
Right.
We try to consider, if anything, the MP charge and the link because those standards are going to be consistent across every showdown. There was also another vote for 4. People are just typing 4 in the chat as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I just did a Paul Heyman wise man service to the power ratings by calling for that revote.
Right.
Thank you. When we got it, 86% went with 4 on the revote. So
right. Right. I'm trying to follow chat, but I'm also trying to follow this.
I got it. For yeah, those, I got the chat. VIP actually votes 3. So
well, 3 is lower than 4, so we still get that that down in there. I mean, showdown with the link. I'm going to use, like, if I get Mercy, I'm going to use him or Huskus as the complement to them for showdown every time. But anyway, all right. So
he's got the force tag, right? The hot tag.
Huskus has the force tag.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about entourage ability. This is kind of a new setup here because he does have kind of a split. On the one hand, he's now red gems do 40% more damage. So we really need to go back and look now. Everybody that we've given a higher score because they did 30% more damage, I think that's fair for the 6 gold meta where we were, but it's really going to start swinging towards the 40% and higher now because, you know, not only did the zombies last month all have 40%, but now Eric has 40%, and his is specifically red. However, complementing that is moves that generate row break gems will create 3 more row break gems. So I'm going to set up the poll. You talk about, you know, what does it mean for a 5, a 4, and etc. But then talk to me about where you see this kind of falling.
I was writing in the chat. Can I hear it one more time? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I just said you take a sec to talk about what entourage ability, like what's a 5, what's a 4, etc.
For entourage, a 5 is something you want to take into battle with you as a standard, right? Think about Zombie Gunther, his importance over the last year. His coach ability, second to none. A Santa Hogan, a Hollywood Hogan, right, is even a 5, I would think. So now we start looking at, well, but what if it's a niche? What if it's something that I can't use very often, but he really helps guys create green gems, right? Or so there's kind of a situational. So as the frequency to include him in entourage would go down, so would the entourage score. I always say I want a trainer to give me at least 2 MP and do one thing really, really well to be a 5. I always say for a coach, I want them to do what they do at the top of the meta or the highest percent or the highest number for them to be a 5. I'm excited to hear because I don't remember what Ramblin' Rabbits is, and then for us to get this lightning poll going on.
I said it while you were talking. But
I was writing to Hip Designer about his bad loot pulls today, and I said to him, this is why our thumbnail says we are fools.
That's right.
And that nothing feels better or worse. You can't neglect that second part, or worse. We get it. Bad pulls feel bad. Good pulls feel really good.
So. So his entourage ability is coaching at 35K, so all the way at gold now. Red gems do 40% more damage, so that's the new standard, along with the zombies last month. But then the secondary one is moves that generate row break gems will create 3 more row break gems. I I mean, again, this month, yeah, that's super super, you know, good. But ongoing, hey, what's up, Two Bob? What's up, Two Bob? I know you got to be more available for these.
Well, or it tees you up, Bob, to make a rebuttal video, right?
There you
So,
go.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad we revoted on versatility. I agree with Bob. Not a
Right.
five entourage.
No.
This
No.
is. Can I vote? Is the vote live? I'm going to tap
It's
my vote.
done. It's done. It was a
What?
3.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank
It was not a
goodness.
5. Don't worry. I would have rebutted that
Yeah,
too. Like we had to,
yeah.
yeah, because I mean, yeah, row breaks. If they become a new dominant force in the
I
meta,
can't
then
think of
great. We'll go back and
no.
change this. But now,
I can't
no.
think of one person that does row breaks to the degree where I want them at the top of my lineup because they make row breaks. I
Right.
can't. I don't know who that person is.
Right. Yep. So two Bob, just so you know how we got here since you missed it. Purple black, it does 70 million with nothing rare. I mean literally nothing rare. Midline bonus is the only thing you absolutely have to have or a prop. So it's a 5. 7 MP moves, but they're very quick and they flawlessly recycle. I was able to get through the match just like that. And again, 70 million is going to keep most down. And then the only special thing he needed was the midline bonus or prop for feud. There's nothing else on there. So that move set does give him 555 right there. Now we talked about competitive usefulness in the modes. Feud will be fine, you know, again, if you've got a midline or a prop. Boss battle, we argued, I don't see it, maybe once. But
Yeah.
showdown, that showdown link, and this is where Rusty really shines. That showdown link is just insane. And so, you know, that's where we got. Yeah. All of those threes are fine.
Yeah.
Him in Showdown is a no go because of his MP charges. He's not a boss guy. And the Entourage, Entourage is a
Right.
3. The
Yeah.
Entourage is a
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think our scores so far are agreeing with that synopsis of
Yeah.
what Bob just wrote in the chat as well.
Yeah. Well, with the exception of, you know, he's saying Showdown Link is fine, but he's not going to be very good in Showdown. And, you know,
Oh,
he's
right, because the high MP
so that
charge.
would drop
Sure.
him 1 more point. I mean, we're at what, 15, 19, 22. Wow. Yeah, we're at 22. So that would be on the high side of any A tier we've ever done.
I
Um,
would be okay with versatility going to a 3 even. I think the
for
revote was a necessity, and I
right.
still think that's what we're trying to dial in is his versatility.
Yeah.
It's really hard to gauge, and we haven't done it. We haven't done we haven't had to consistently evaluate move damage superstars
Right.
and versatility. So this is a new concept for us. So I'm okay to tinker with it. I think.
JD Nash, I love that.
JD Nash, it's true at times.
Right. So let's put
The
an argument on the
showdown links
table
are
here.
overrated.
Two Bob argues not good in SD or boss. So would be a 3. So I think
We could
this goes
revote.
back to the chat. I mean, we need to take a look at it one more time with versatility. 1 minute lightning round, and we'll close this video out if you're good with
Yeah,
that.
I think it's good to revote, and I think it would be curious. I'd be curious to see how many on Discord voted 3 as well.
I can go back. We did that. Like I said, Discord was very light this week.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think everybody's. There may be some voting fatigue going on around here. I
Trying to
don't want
see
to
how many.
say it, but you know, maybe there's some voting fatigue. Ay,
Oh,
ay, ay. All right, I put it back up. It's 3 or 4 only. That's the options you've got. Discord, let's see, versatility
Help us out,
was
Discord. I mean,
very
help us out,
tinily
Twitch.
a 4. I mean, literally 2 people voted for a 4. So that's not.
Help us out. Cast the vote. Cast the vote. Don't bail on us yet, guys. We need you to enter the chat. Now is the time
Now is
to
the
cast
time
your
to make
vote.
your vote heard.
Democracy is at stake in this election.
Whoa,
Wait, hang on.
whoa,
That's wrong
whoa,
thing. Wrong thing.
whoa. Too
I'm
soon?
just
Too
repeating the
soon.
things I've heard. I'm just repeating the things I've heard. I don't know what they mean even. So, yes, cast your vote. Every vote matters. Oh, look at this. We've unanimously agreed to lower it to 3.
Not yet.
100%.
It's not done
There's like 10
yet.
seconds left. Now someone's going to vote for just to troll us because you
Just
said it's not over yet.
just to say
Just to
you
troll
thought
us.
so, Rusty. Did
It's
you
going to be
really?
Hip Designer. Hip Designer is
Yeah.
going to do. Oh, it made it to a.
Oh, we lost Rusty. All right, the revote is in. I think it's fair. Rusty's coming in and out here, but we got 5,
I'm
10,
here.
15.
It's because I keep tapping the Twitch screen, and this apparently the iPad can only handle one side of the screen being active in use.
Well, you know what, Rusty? He's still a 21 out of a 25. That is incredible for an A tier character.
I'm on good Wi-Fi tonight, aren't I?
Incredible.
Chat, am I showing and strong? I'm not. I'm on the Hilton's finest Wi-Fi.
The Hilton's finest Wi-Fi.
Elsie Blue says, "I can't vote. I'm on the pot."
Using that Boost Mobile. All right. Well, end us out for this video, Rusty. This one, the revotes took a little bit more time, but I think we dialed it in right. I think that was the right way to go.
If there's one thing this power rating has taught us, we are more concerned with getting it right than being right.
That's right.
All right. So it's going to take time, especially when we see a superstar that does something we're not accustomed to a quick rating on. So thanks for your patience. Join us each and every Friday night on the Champions Twitch channel so that you can enter the chat and cast your vote and help us figure this stuff out, and so that you know the answer to the ever popular question, is he any good? We'll see you next time.
Bye. All right, let me get set up with a Mr. Joseph Gacy here.
So you get set up with Gacy while I talk about this. We've not had such a difficult superstar since Cowboy Bob Orton, because of the power against powerhouses versus lack of power against everyone else. So there are, on occasion, times where this system is still, I don't want to say a work in progress.
We're dialing it in.
Yeah, but it's like, it causes us to think a little deeper about what we're doing versus just giving a quick number to somebody. So hopefully why can't I get this centered? Okay. Hopefully you see that we're really trying, that we're really thinking long and hard about how we rate these folks versus just willy-nilly going in and giving them too high of a score, which is catastrophic because that turns into false advertising. Or just being a salty critic and giving them a low score that discourages you from ever even trying to get them or play with them. So we respect the weight of this, is what I'm ultimately trying to say. Yeah. We really want to get it right for you. We really want you to have the best information so that you can, for the amount you play and for many of you pay to do this stuff with your roster, we want to dial it in correctly for you. So,
yeah, we do. We absolutely do. So we're gonna run Joe Gacy a couple ways, add a couple
Big
tricks,
boy.
but I'm gonna set him up basic first. So let me get the video. LC Blue haven't been on for 2 weeks. This is all helpful. Awesome. That's great, LC Blue. That is great. Kid Kelly sent you some screenshots, Rusty. So I'm gonna start the video, but you got screenshots coming.
All right.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are on stream with about 50 of our very best friends on Twitch on a Friday night, and we are power rating the new B tier, free tier Joe Gacy, Huskus the Pig Boy. How would you like, you train your whole life to become a professional wrestler, and then they say, hey, we're going to make you Huskus the Pig Boy. How would you like that?
Well, I think it was I hope he takes it as an honor. And
It is an honor. Yeah, in
if you don't know
context.
the story behind it, is because well, obviously all of the characters in the Wyatt Six were personalities or iterations or milestones that were significant in the life of Bray Wyatt. And Huskus, do you know the story behind that, Lee?
A
Husky
little bit. I mean,
Harris?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
McMahon thought Bray was too fat to wrestle. So he
Right.
wanted to give him a fat kid name, Husky, and go out there and be unathletic and be basically a one-dimensional gimmick that had no complexity to it. So he took that and he made it a motivator and then began to reuse it in his creative work in the Funhouse. So unless I got the story wrong, if I got it wrong, tell me in
Yeah.
the chat.
No.
But I'm pretty sure that's how Huskus Pig Boy was
Right.
basically McMahon thinking Bray was too fat to wrestle,
Yeah.
and as a young guy. So here we
Yep.
go. I guess he kind of showed him he had what it takes to be a champion, and that he could navigate the system. So
And what a an interesting way to come around and say, hey, let me take everything you've said and just shove it right where the sun don't shine.
and see that's so interesting because I feel like they used his ideas while that former head of staff was still there. So
Yeah.
they had to have had an amicable relationship on some level for him
Yeah.
to be allowed to reuse the boss's own words. I don't know the complexity of all of that. So obviously he got permission to do it. So
Yeah. Well, all that chatter aside, we are going to look at Showboat Huskus here. So he is the free tier character. Free tier, B tier, what we typically see is they hit about 20 million, whatever we do. That seems to be about where they hit. So we're going to see if we can get close to that. There's a couple different move sets, but really he's going to struggle post 99 MP with a few of them. The black moves, one of them is very, very useful. The running senton, 4 MP black, deal damage, and reduce your tag counter by 3. That is going to be phenomenal for Showdown because you're going to be in there. You're immediately going to tag out and get the real heavy hitter in there. So that's great. The sub is okay. It's fine. But I don't see you using that over the row break unless you're just going for the extra damage from one of your sub plates that goes into moves. And then I really didn't see much of a use for the increase your yellow MP by 5 unless you're trying to do more of a move damage, but he's just not got enough juice in him for a true move damage build. The black one is the closest with about 1 million, but again, it's all B tier in that mix. So we're going to run him 2 different ways, just really changing out this middle move. The corner whip clothesline, 7 MP red move, deal damage, choose 7 gems to make yellow. That's going to load your finisher. Then you've got the Uranagi, the 7 MP red deal damage, again about 1,000,000 damage, and modify a 1/7 area into leech gems of strength 1.9 million. Not bad. Then you've got the diving clothesline. This is your finisher. Deal damage, make 10 random gems into multiply gems of strength 11, which is pretty good. Then do your finisher, deal damage, and choose a 2/7 area to swap into red gems and pin the opponent. Whew, give me a sec. All right. Now, I'm going to run him with this trainer setup here first. I will note that if you wanted to do a midline bonus build with him, like we just did with Eric Rowan, instead of Mr. Davy Boy here, 100%, especially during the plus 99 MP era, I would run him with, I think it's Mosh, who creates 5 more multi-gems. That is going to, and increases their strength by 1. So I'll show that. But that does mean you struggle to get to that 7 MP. You sub out Santa Hogan. So this is post 99 MP ready. Sting, Bulldog, and then any of the zombies that you got this past month. But preferably, if you've got Zombie Bailey, that's the one to add. So, thoughts so far, Rusty? Oh, you're doing something. Get you. All right. So then on the plates, you've got a couple options here. The big boy one that we can add is going to be your wonderful, where'd it go? Sheriff's badge right here. Because you make a 2/7 area, which is 14. So you just have to match 1 red gem and you're good to go. But I'm not going to put that on yet. It does do his primary color. You hopefully would hit more of those multi-gems. I'm going to leave it blank for just a second. Interested in the yellow move plate? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, pull the Ghostbusters plate and try them that way. So we're going to try them blank first, and then I'll start adding some things to see what it takes to get the most amount of damage. You
Nice.
back, Rusty?
Yeah. I'm just trying to be a little more quieter.
You're good. Did the neighbors complain?
No, just my kids are trying to watch their devices in the same room. So
Gotcha.
I want to be respectful of them and mindful. Very demure, very mindful.
Oh, very mindful, very mindful. All right, so this diving clothesline is going to start with 5 MP, so you're going to need another 5. So you don't necessarily benefit from making a 5 and 3 or anything like that. I would just do a row break right here. Or if you want to, you can immediately make sure that you break these leech gems, because the leech gems themselves are buffed up. The leech itself is 1.2 million, but really it just works off of what it breaks. So like making them yellow, they buff the yellow gem if you use leech gem trainers or etc. So you could do something like that right there, but that would actually cause us to possibly cascade. So for now, just put it right there. 7 match will do. Don't cascade, and then you're going into your finisher. You do a random 10 gems into multiply, and then you make a 2/7 area into red. So you want to match this right here with any other red gem, and I'll show you why in a minute, because we're going to add the sheriffs on there, because that's going to make things go. So that's 19 million. That is straight up exactly what most of our B tier, free tier characters do. So you're right in line with where you should be for there. So now the question is, can we get him to buff? Can we get him to do even better than 19 million? And let me see if I can finish Zombie Sammy this turn. Oh, I'm actually going to have to do a swipe. Oh, 5 and 3 saves the day. 5 and 3 saves the day. Let's do that one right there. So this gives us, let's see what that hit was. We can't see it. We can't see it. So that was not bad. I mean, 6 gold against 6 gold. It didn't take too much to get him done. But, about 19 million, and then we got a bigger hit the second time because of the extra gems that we didn't break. So now, let's go back in, and you're running him sub-style Darkstar? Whoa, what's this? Go back. I hit next instead of the other thing. And now the portal's frozen. Awesome.
There are a few things that are predictable about this game.
Yes.
One is the portal, not the best.
Sometimes it struggles a little bit. All right. Now we're back. All right. So now we're going to add the one little extra touch, the sheriff's badge. Rusty, did you get any sheriff's badges that last month?
I did, and they're so good. I don't know the correct number of how many is enough because I would take 3 or 4 more and find places for them every time.
Right? Well, I don't know that I have. I think I got a couple of sheriff's badges last month. I was quite pleased with that. I don't know that I have enough sheriff's badges that I would put one on Huskus,
Nah.
but
Maybe,
but
maybe for this month, depending on how often I have to use him and what is required to do. Um, I did that for Brett last month. I put it
yeah.
on Brett, and it was just kind of like, I'll put it on for the month. I'll use it.
Well, here's going to be the real thing. So that was 45 million with a sheriff's badge. So that doubled our damage, doubled your pleasure, doubled your fun, double mint gum. So that's one special thing added. No Darkstar, you still don't have one badge. Oh, you didn't have one badge. Oh man. So we're gonna look at him with a little bit different trainer set, but this is gonna require a midline bonus to happen in feud. Not that I think you're gonna use him in feud, but you never know, right? So 7 MP charges instead of Mr. Bulldog here. We are going to sub out Mosh. Let's see if he's in the previous. That would be.
Oh, I like Mosh. Make more multis. That's a good call.
Yep. And then we're going to take down Brett and instead put Santa Hogan. Now, of course, during 99 MP, you keep that Brett in there. But, that is what it is. All right, so now we are not doing enough to start loaded in feud, but he is making 15 random gems into multis of strength 12, and we're going to hit the sheriff's badge. So this should be pretty good. Ohio raid. What is that? Did the Ohio win something? Are the Buckeyes playing?
I don't know. I think someone from Ohio has entered the chat, and maybe that's just how they say hello.
Oh,
because it's a Friday night, so there's probably not a football game or anything happening.
They don't play football on Fridays?
Football typically is Friday high school, Saturday college, Sunday NFL. Now, there's nuance to all of that, but that's usually the standard.
Okay. All right, let's see what this hits. So we changed out the trainers. You'd need a midline bonus for him. Oh, I couldn't even see it, but it ate his health. I'm going to run it one more time. But it did enough to eat his health. Oh, sorry. Wow.
Yeah, it's okay if a heavy person calls another heavy person heavy, but it's not okay for a not heavy person to call someone heavy. Just the more you know, right?
The more you know. Did you know, Rusty, when I was in grade school, I was the second heaviest kid in school, and I was relentlessly teased for it. So I would not.
I was as thin as a rail when I was in elementary school, and look how life has the juxtaposition that we've taken over the years.
Oh goodness. Well, it's not even showing me the damage, but it ate at least 50 million. Let's go up against Big Papa Pump real quick, because Big Papa Pump has 60 million health. So we just got to see, can we hit 60 million or more? And I think the answer is that we can. I really think the answer is we can.
That's surprising. I didn't think we were going to get there.
Yeah, it is very surprising. Now, we've, again, the whole trick of using a midline or needing a midline bonus, though, that's that throws it for a lot of people. That's
Well,
just
yeah, readiness plummets.
right. And just to be fair, I'm not running the first red move just for the quickness sake, because you saw me run it multiple times. Post 99 MP, you have to hit that first, but I'm not running it that way just so I can try to hit. Ooh, that's gonna be a big boy hit right there. Let's do. Ooh, that was good. All right, let's see what he gets. From 63 million health to. Okay, so it was 50. That was only 50. So we're not at 60. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so I'm going to run it one more quick way. The only change I'm going to make is instead of the health steal gems, I'm going to swap out for the row break gems, and then I think we're good to go.
I,
Dark Star there is, but it's oh, maybe he is unlocked. Is Undertaker unlocked up here? Hold on.
and I was saying most of the opponents have like a
There we go.
special requirement, like they have to be Attitude Era or Attack. So it's hard to just jump into a match sometimes.
No, but Dark
Um,
Star was right. If I didn't realize it was unlocked before, it wasn't unlocked by anybody, so somebody went in and did that. So now we can use against Undertaker Showboat. So the only change we've made now is a red 7 MP overhead belly to belly, deals damage, makes 36 random gems into row break gems. I think the row break gems themselves are a trap entourage wise. I think the multi gems are still the way to go. I mean, after all, they're multi gems. And keep in mind, in feud, or I'm sorry, in showdown, even Huskus the Pig Boy will get the bonus for using the multi gems. So those are strength 12 right now. They will go up to strength 16.
are you
That's
watching this too, Bob? This is crazy.
yeah, JK Dog, I'm gonna have to block you if you keep typing in the same thing there.
I just want
Appreciate
to know
you in
what
the
it
chat,
means.
but no
I
spamming the same thing.
I would like to know what it means before we block it, because I'm going to be thinking about it, going, "What does Ohio
What is
Ray
Ohio Rate?
mean?
I lived in Ohio and I don't know what that is,
What does it
but
mean? What does it mean?"
oh, okay. So one more time. I'm not
Hmm?
gonna hit the corner whip clothesline. We've all seen that you need this to start 99 MP. You see how it works to load the move. Just skip ahead real quick so that we can get it done. We're gonna put down the row break gems. We're gonna put down the multis and then the finisher. And this time we should hit everything, no matter what we do, because the row breaks are gonna trigger and then you just get the not the Santa's plate, whatever the other plate is, sheriff's badge afterwards. No, actually, it wasn't as good. It was 43 million. 43
More row
million
breaks.
for row breaks. Yeah. So now you could
Uh,
go into the argument. Okay, now we start saying, do we want to add a row break gym? But trust me, I've tried it out. Buffing the row break gyms versus buffing the multi gyms is just not as advantageous. It does work. It does work. Don't get me wrong. But what I continue to find, I think, is that set with the leeches hits the hardest, and we saw it for 50 million. So it was two special things, but 50 million, I think, is the hit to go with. Any disagreement, Rusty? Or are we good to move on?
yeah. No, I mean, I think it's right. Or Bob is saying, in theory, Lee, you could go back to the leech gems and then use 7 gems to forcibly break the
Right.
column of leeches and then hit the finisher.
He's right.
Um, yeah, and my take is just this: why row break? The highly anticipated Wyatt six. The Canadians got Snowfall that destroys the whole board. The Summer of Champions got Pyros that destroys the whole board. The
Right.
Bloodline had multis that's infinite damage, and the Wyatts get row break.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. So that was
I just
14
thought
million breaking the
there'd
row
be
breaks
something better.
first. Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
Could have
It's
been
okay.
Juggernaut. It could have been Juggernaut,
It could have
James.
been
For
juggernauts,
the record, sir,
for the record.
that would have been
Yes.
pretty awesome.
So he had 74 million and we took him down to 13. So that was 61 million. That was 61 million. Yep. Yep.
Huh.
Wow.
Thanks for running it back and trying that out.
Right. And two, Bob, it doesn't have to be one hit of 60 million. It can be one turn. 60 million in a turn is, it doesn't have to be one exact hit, but can he do there? But definitely RGB. So the only thing with it too, Bob, though, is we did run the sheriff's badge. You need that to get that high, obviously. But the sheriff badge is also, if you don't break the leech gems the first time, the sheriff's badge goes back and cleans up most of them. Still some RNG, but does clear the board pretty well. So, I mean, I can run it as many times as we want to, but I'm safe to say that was a 60 million hit. You good to say that,
Nice.
Rusty?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to do it one more time for consistency's sake, although this will cascade if I hit the bottom gem. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it that way.
And he's a free showboat.
Yeah, he's a free showboat.
That in and of itself is pretty good. He's a modern free showboat.
Free showboat.
What style is he?
Aggressive.
Okay. I mean, that checks a lot of boxes, first of all.
So that was that one didn't hit 60 million. So can he do it? Yes. But can he do it consistently?
No.
Yeah.
That would be false advertising to say.
That would be false advertising.
Yeah.
But that's still really darn good. So let's go over to our power rating sheet here. Oops, dang it. Sorry. Everybody's getting the intro just now. My apologies. I forgot to blank it out first. Is he under Werewolf Ozzy? Yes, I did not change Werewolf Ozzy to Joe Gacy. So rename. This would be Joe Gacy. All right. So on the power side of the power rating, for a 5, he would have had to hit 60 million. He did it once, but it wasn't consistent because I watched 3 of them go 50-something million, and then one of them hit 61 million. So board dependent, he can hit 60 million, but consistency, it's a 4 because that would be equal to 80% or more of the current meta's top end damage. So did hit 60 million once with red, yellow, or no, red, yellow, red, yellow, but not consistent. So we're going to give him a 4. There we go. Now you can see my lack of typing abilities on this tiny keyboard. For speed, for a 5, at least 2 of the following would have had to have been true. MP charge is equal to or lesser than 6. It was not. Moves do recycle flawlessly, so that's fine. Animations are quick, but not super quick. A little clicky with some of it, and you're not going to win in 45 seconds unless you do get that big power hit right there. For a 4, at least 2 of the following would have to be true. MP charge 7 or less. It is. Moves recycle flawlessly. They do. And or animations are fairly quick, resulting in a feud win in under 60 seconds. I think you could argue that you will win in 60 seconds. If your opponent takes a turn, you're unless they're going to sub you or something like that, you're going to be okay. 2 cycles max, he would win. So 4 there. Now let's go into the public vote section. So for readiness, for a 5, character needs 0 or 1 special thing to be usable well. For a 4, they need 2 special things. That's a plate, a gear, a moment, a trainer. So in this example, he at least needed the sheriff's badge and a midline bonus. That's 2 special things right there. So is there a third? Rusty, tell me what you think about readiness. Tell the chat one more time what that means while I get the poll ready. I forgot that I was doing the polls tonight.
So readiness is, like we were saying, we use the phrase a lot, ready right out of the box. So you don't have to add a lot of accessories, special things like plates that you may not have, or rare entourage members that may not get the most out of them. For a free Superstar, typically we like to not use a lot of special things, especially because they typically don't have the same damage threshold, right? So yeah, Rosy Plate, that's great. Most people have that, and it's
Yeah.
pretty frequently that we get it from feud bags, sheriff's badge.
I
I
didn't think
feel
about the
like
Rosie.
most of the community had a chance to grab one last month at some point. I don't want to overstate that, um, but that is a little more rare, certainly than a Rosy Plate. Um,
Yeah.
but for every rare thing you need, that's when you start seeing that readiness scale get
Right.
lower and lower.
Right. Okay, well, I'm starting the poll. I did not run the Rosie plate on him. We could go back and just test it real quick, see if he could consistently hit a 5. But keep in mind, it would actually keep the overall score the same because his readiness would drop by 1
Right.
and his power would go up by 1. So the overall score would stay the same either way. But I did not think to use the
Yeah.
Rosie plate, and that is a very good catch, D man.
Well, I've kind of noticed they've been looking for ways, maybe, to make some of those older plates more um, practical again.
Yeah.
Like with Showboat Solo, made the Mysterio's mask relevant out of nowhere. And there's been
Right.
quite a few recent ones that can use the Rosy plate. Brett last month. So as the
Yeah.
votes roll in, I'm curious what they're gonna put it at because I can't see it. I can't see the votes on my Twitch app tonight.
Oh, you're fine. I'll tell you what it is. It was 100% towards a 3. 100% towards a 3. So let's just note the Rosy plate just so people see that you can use it.
Yeah,
Sheriffs, midline.
yeah. Midline, that's a killer. That's a
Yeah.
readiness killer. And
Yeah.
like who did it? Who said it earlier? Hey, don't be afraid to use a prop. Props are there for a reason. And I
Yep.
love that logic.
Yeah.
And I had to do that for a lot of years before I had Santa Hogan worked up.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
tough. But
That's
I
tough,
think he's
but
the
that's
hot
fair.
tag. I think his value is really in the hot tag. So like I'm probably not using him in feud, and I'm probably not using him for all that other stuff. I'm gonna get that Wyatt link. I'm gonna tag. I'm gonna hit the multis, and then bam.
Right. Right. Two Bob's saying, and you might need or not Santa Hogan, but NWO Hogan afterwards, even to load the finisher. Let me see. Finisher's 10. It does a 1x7. You're gonna start with 1, so 8. So yeah, yeah. Afterwards, you're gonna need to do at least 5 and 3 would make 8, and then one more. So you would not actually be able to fully load the finisher turn 1. Um,
Mm,
with in feud. You could in every other mode, but not in feud. So and if you
right,
take Santa Hogan into mix, that drops Bailey, which means his power is going to drop dramatically from there. So good points as always in the chat too, Bob. So
Rusty has a membership card to Prop Topic at the mall from 1997.
nice,
That's the
nice.
funniest post of the night so far. That was
I love
good.
it, Piper. Well, why don't you explain versatility to us then? Well, I'll get this poll set up.
Well, versatility has been the talk of the town tonight as far as how useful, how many formats a superstar is useful in. Can you use them in feud? Can you use them in showdown? Can you use them in boss battle? Can you use them in gym mania? Do they make a special gym? Can they blow up the board? These are all of the, and is their MP low enough to where they can race competitively into that format? So
Right,
basically, it's how quick do you reach for them? The less you reach for them, the lower that score would be. Right?
right. Yep. So the poll is live. Um, yeah,
Two
yeah,
Bob says, I think his most versatile thing would be that he could be a tag partner in Showdown with the hot tag, the link, right?
yeah.
Um, does he make enough special gems to do a Gemmania or a boss battle? Does he
Bro breaks, yeah.
is with without that middle line bonus? Is that in a plus 99 MP scenario? Is that going to be somebody you want to feud with? Unless you're
No.
brand new to the game, arguably no.
Yeah, I wouldn't feud
If
with
you're a new
him.
player, he's probably your best showboat, though. If this is, in the last few months,
Uh,
well,
Kofi Angelo,
yeah,
if it
Turtle.
is
Oh, yeah, Turtle Kofi.
worlds
Ooh,
better than this.
yes,
Worlds
agree,
better.
agree.
Yeah.
Now here's where I disagree. Three Eagles. He wrote zero versatility, zero, because after this month I won't use him again.
Mm.
I think we will, but we'll use him for the hot tag, and we'll probably see him in the entourage for our other Wyatt members. So I think he has value, but his value is kind of like a valet, right? Like a Paul Heyman. He's not going to do it in the ring, but he's going to add value outside the ring.
Yep. Yep. So the twos clearly won. Discord went three, but not by enough to swing it. And here's the argument: doesn't seem to be good for feud or boss. Again, maybe one row break boss shows up, but I doubt that's going to be the ongoing regular. But is good for showdown as a tag link and a hot tag. So you put him in with his tag link with Mercy, or I can only
Mm.
assume Uncle Howdy once we theoretically get that character. I'm assuming that's our S plus tier, just logically. I don't have any inside information. Then you put Huskus in slot one, hot tag over to Uncle Howdy, hit some big multi gyms, game over. Yeah, or
Yeah,
Rabbit, Triple Blue Rabbit will work also very well. Very, very well with
right,
that. So,
right.
yep.
And for people saying that the free superstar is disposable, let me just point to Zombie Chelsea as someone who you need to bring to 6-star gold. So,
Or Striker Batista, as somebody in our chat proved.
also known as Bautista.
Batista. Yeah, yeah, too, Bob. He has a tag himself. He has a hot tag and the tag link. So his
Right.
value in Showdown is immense
Yeah.
for that
Oh,
reason
yeah.
alone. Yeah.
And probably mixed gender tag and showdown as well.
Yep.
So I'm guessing Nikki is coming with some multis as well.
I
I
would
would
I would
think
I mean that seems to be the trend. Multis and row break seems to be,
Abby the
you
Witch.
know, yeah. Well, Bob, the scores went to two. Unless we need to revote it, it was definitely a two. But yeah, he's got one there. 4 MP for the hot tag is too expensive for Showdown.
I
That's
think
true.
two
One
is right.
prop again. So I think we're a two is what it went to, and I think that's fair. All right, trainer ability. Trainer, not coach. 31K, so not 6 gold. You just have to take him to 31K. Row break gems do 150% more damage. Row break gems, 150% more damage. So, yeah, Rusty, tell us about the entourage abilities and what they mean while I get this
Well,
vote.
I think this might be the very definition of a niche ability. So, a five for Entourage is somebody you're going to want to bring into battle all the time, somebody that's going to boost MP or a special gem in a very, very meta defining way. Everything else goes down from there as it gets to like, oh, creates green gems, boost purple gems 30%. We're starting to get a little lower. Or if they only do, let's say, help HP, they raise your HP 25%. That's irrelevant in the
Yep.
meta. And so that would be a very, very low ranking entourage ability.
All right, the poll is live. Poll is live. Just a reminder, row break gems do 150% more damage. So when I made the video, I did the break it down video for him, which by the way, go check out. Our 3-minute movesets always get much better views than our breakdown videos because 3 minutes versus 20 minutes. But please watch the other ones. I mean, literally, that's the one thing Scopely tells us: we need to make those videos, and they get lower views than the ones that are a lot easier to make. But I made the argument during that I couldn't think of the people who were using row break gyms aside from Farouk, right? I think Purple Farouk.
Yeah.
There's a few out there, right?
The powerhouse Brown Breaker, I think, does it.
He does,
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
but he only makes
So
7 of them, and
yeah.
it's not the gems that, like, if that made the entire board count for 150%, yes, but those 7 gems are all, and you need a trainer to make a 7th. Those 7 gems are all that it would do. But yeah, Darkstar, if Uncle Howdy turns out to be a row break character, absolutely. Yeah, NWO Macho. But again, who
Does
who in the
anybody
current
make
meta?
does anybody make a full column, create a 1x7 area of row breaks? Because that would be decent. I mean, like, because then you'd blow up a board, you know? But
Right, but the buff itself only counts the gem it's on. So you're getting
oh
7
yeah, yeah,
gems of
yeah.
buff. Not I mean if it was the whole, that's why I say if it was the whole board, it'd be great. But
Yeah, but if you turn the whole board to row break gems, there's no rows to break. You just break the whole board. Yeah, so that's like an odd. That's an
right,
odd modifier. You know?
right. Yeah. Well,
Oh, nice, too, Bob. Mercy
yeah,
does the
Two Bob
columns
makes
work.
them himself, but he
Nice.
can't. And so does Rowan. You can make Rabbit do row break gems as well. But again, you're
Big boy.
talking the characters this month. Outside of that, nobody currently relevant
So a
is going to
niche
get
of the
there.
niche
But
feels like.
yeah, but it went 3 on both Discord and Twitch. So either way,
Yeah.
I think we've all come to the agreement this is a niche trainer ability. Yeah, if they had a Titan plate that's a row break version, that would be incredible. They need to keep
I
doing
feel
things
like
like
that would be really balanced too. I don't think that would be overpowered or break the game either.
right?
That would be a
Yeah.
very balanced plate.
All right. Well, let's see the final score. It's 8, 10, 13, 16 out of 25, which is pretty well in line with most of our
Yeah,
other free tier characters. So,
yeah. You didn't pay anything for it. What do you care,
yeah.
right? You got it for free.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
That's good. Well, Jabroni, if we magically see a row break version of the Titan next weekend, you can sell him that Two Bob came up with it. We'll give him credit in the chat there. So, big thank you to JD Nash who manages the document here for us, especially the ranking summary sheet that is so helpful and so popular. Don't forget you can scroll it, but you can also search, Command F to find whoever you want, and you can also just use the little things right here to do drop downs and organize them by whatever you'd like. There is a note on the side for how to filter it. So, thank you one more time to him. Thank you
Thanks, JD.
to yeah, thank you, JD. Thank you to Two Bob for helping us come up with this system and being in the chat, helping us do this. And thank you to every single one of you guys, because all of you voting in, putting your input, letting us fool around a little bit and say, actually try this or do that. This makes the process work. So we came to this together. Thank you all. Rusty, you say what you got, and then we'll move on to Hip Designer's favorite part of the show, the polls.
Yeah, well, here it is, friends. I say this all the time. Join us each and every Friday night on the Champions Twitch account and enter the chat. Help us get the next one right by casting your vote, giving us your feedback, and helping us dial in this helpful system for the community to ask the ever burning question: is he any good?
Burning sensations.
A topical cream or lotion.
Must be applied. All right. Now the big question of the night, Rusty. Whose polls are we doing first? Yours or mine?
Um, I don't know. Let the chat decide. I'm gonna
Do a lightning
do
poll?
a mega of the MLC loot. I'm gonna do the monthly loot, and I'm gonna be doing blind pulls tonight, where Lee is gonna see my pulls, and I won't. He'll be it basically be total Helen Keller experience. I won't be able to see or hear my pulls. I'll have to rely on Lee to tell me what's in them. I don't know about Helen Keller, but
Yeah,
you
that was
can.
probably a bad, but
No, let's not. You don't even have to.
Anyway, I
I'm
didn't.
sorry.
Yeah, we're not
I'm
recording
sorry.
right now.
Um, so you can tell me what's in it. I don't
Okay.
know that I don't know that I have very high hopes for it, but I would
Wow.
love to get further in the MLC, see Pig Boy, level up big time. Um,
Nice.
or something new. Anything. Anything new will be great.
Yep. What's up,
Lee's
Chaga?
got the weekend loot. What do you got, Lee? The weekend?
I've got the weekend loot. You've got the other one. You might also be able to answer this question. I don't have Twitch app. Said wife pulled striker Andre. Is he still relevant in the 6-star gold meta? I just got him. Ooh, they want me to go first. All right. Well, you
Yeah.
answer that question while I'm loading in my
Um,
account here.
is he relevant in the six gold meta? His readiness score would be very, very low. However, you can run him, you can build him up if you've got the WrestleMania 1 moment that came out with Trickster Muhammad Ali. He'll be exponentially better. If you have multiple Andre moments, like the WrestleMania 2 moment, um, there's a third moment he's in as well. It might be, I don't know, but you need green and multis. So like your new zombie Chelsea, it's going to make him a lot better. Um, but yeah, it's he'll hit 45 to 55 million with all tricks, but he's really really hard to kill if you have the WrestleMania moment because you'll lower their gym damage to 50%.
Nice. Nice.
He's the best Andre,
He is the best
but
Andre, unless you have the drip for Hall of Fame.
right,
Then maybe
right.
not. Then maybe not. All right, let me load the video in, and we'll get started with Lee's polls first. Community choice. Here we
The
go.
weekend.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat. I'm here with Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are on the Twitch official stream on Friday with about 50 of our very, very best friends. And I'm going to be pulling on the weekend mega loot. And Rusty, I know you're talking to your kids there, so I might have to answer for you. But do you know what happened earlier today, Rusty? No, Lee, what's that? Oh, no,
What
you can
happened?
hear me.
What happened?
Wasn't there a loot that they maybe accidentally put too many coins in and said for the fairness of the world they were gonna
Oh
leave
yeah,
it up
yeah,
for 24
yeah.
hours?
Um,
Yeah,
it actually wasn't. It wasn't even a loot offer. It was like a R Truth CSS feud offer. So,
right. Well, there was
yeah,
loot
instead
coins in
of
all the rest
it
of
was
them, but
right.
do you happen to know what I accidentally just went ahead? I knew I was gonna do one on stream, and then I was like, I'll go ahead and do another just because they did it for $40. Do you
Oh,
happen to see what happened with that?
I think I do know, and I think I agree with what Darkstar wrote in the chat. But it's been
I'm sorry, Dark
deleted. It's been
Star.
auto modded. It's been auto modded.
Yeah. I pulled a 6-star Eric Rowan. So it's one of those things where I was like, well, if I hadn't already done the, I mean, I had two loots, one or the other, so I'm gonna do it on stream. I could have saved, the house. But either way, I do happen to have Ramblin' Rowan right there, and so as we go into the loot. There are some other things now that are in here I don't have. I don't have Muscleman Bray. That would be a hit. I don't have Bronson Reed. I don't have. Let's see, where are we at? There's a few down here. I could take some more of those coins. I could do a pull with those. I don't have Big Papa Pump. I don't have Rex Regum. And there's a bunch of shards for some people down here too. So there's enough in this. Oh, LA Knight, I don't have. Yeah, so there's enough people in here that I could get something else. But we'll see. I'm going to do a featured pull, and then I've got one. Shout to me for Reed. Yeah, Darkstar pulled Bronson Reed earlier. Dang. Dang. I feel like he's super rare for as long as he's been in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's been slim to none in the loot.
Slim to none is right. Well, back
I
to
don't think
back
Bronson Reed's ever been
shards.
called slim. First of all,
We're on a certain train
massive.
here tonight.
you get a complex if they called you Massive as your nickname?
I don't
Or
know.
Big, and then emphasize
Big
big?
Bronson Reed.
Big, he's so big.
Oh yeah, sorry Zandel. There was an oopsie. I apologize. I didn't call it an oopsie. There was an oopsie poopsie today, and they made good, left it up, so it's still available. $40 US dollars for a mega if you want it. Yeah, so far nothing. Mostly shards. In the first version of this I did, I got a lot of Brutus Creed shards. In fact, I think I got a 6-star fuse for Brutus Creed of all people. So, yikes. Yikes. So you can see these, but they're on
Now,
delay, right?
no, I'm not. Remember, I had to. I can't see the
Oh,
video at all. That's why.
gotcha.
That's why I said That's why I said what I said earlier. But
Okay. So you're really flying
uh,
blind. Last night,
yeah,
was it
yeah,
last night that you led the stream, right? I've had a day. Yeah, and
yeah.
but either way, whenever you're sitting in the co-pilot seat, it is so hard to keep everything on track.
Oh, for
So
sure,
hard to
for
see
sure.
everything. So every
Now,
time I do that, I'm like, Rusty,
imagine,
oh,
imagine
imagine
you're
what?
in a hotel with two of your children sitting beside you, and
Nice.
you're trying your best not to disturb them or be loud, and you know, that's why I keep muting, just to be a nice guy to everyone.
Just to be a nice guy. Nice guy. 20 for 40. Where is this 20 for 40? It's the R Truth. Well, it's 40 for $40 for 40 basically. But it's the R Truth loot, Dark Star. It's the one that you immediately recruit R Truth, or you get his poster, whatever you want to call that. Oh, 6-star. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Sami Zayn. Come on, Sami Zayn. And not even I don't have Acro Sammy. Acro Sammy would have been a hit. I keep pulling 6-star purple Sami Zayn's, or as Miss T from the Black Pearl says, grape flavored Sami Zayn. I keep pulling black grape flavored Sami Zayn's.
I don't even remember the conspiracy theory storyline. Was that a
Uh huh.
story he did? What
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that?
yeah. It was because
I
he
just remember
left as Intercontinental Champion, and then somebody else did it, and he came back, and he was the real Intercontinental Champion. There was a conspiracy to keep him down, and that was right before he went into the Johnny Knoxville fight. Like that was a separate
the
angle, but that was
worst.
right before it.
But wasn't that the same terrible story with Bobby Lashley's sisters? Wasn't that
Yes,
that story?
that was one of
Oh,
them. Yeah.
that's probably the worst angle in modern wrestling history.
Bobby Lashley with his sisters was it was something. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you
Weird.
what. It was
That
weird.
was a previous administration's idea, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. S tier shards. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Darkstar. All right. Well, I've only got 17 left. Nothing yet. Again, I am not complaining. I'm not in any way, shape, or form complaining. I had very good luck earlier. My weekend is set, but since I bought it, oh, 6-star. 6-star striker Alexa Bliss. All right. I'm not sure if that's a few. Oh, another 6-star. 6-star fire breather Acro Dragon. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking these are all fuses. I don't think or star fills that mean. I don't even think I've got a big fuse out of it. But still, again, not complaining. Not complaining. Heavy Machinery Otis. This loot would have been fire 2 years ago. Thank you.
Well,
uh,
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. It's a hard truth, is what it is.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see I haven't done any specials yet, like up, up, down, down, or the infinity symbol. So we'll do the up, up, down, down. I don't get to claim it for Carl. I didn't know him. That's DJ's. Oh, 50 Undertaker Ministry shards. Oh, 250 away. And then the infinity symbol for Dean Grubbs. Infinity. Always shine Naomi. All right. You forgot about Powerhouse Otis? Yeah, he went away quick. Only tap the bottom. This is the Rusty pull. Only tap the bottom for Rusty. Another Sami Zayn. Grape flavored Sami Zayn is killing me here. Ugh. Only tap the top. Opposite. Anti-Rusty. Grape flavored Cora Jade. All right. Well. Yeah, that's a good one, Piper.
This is 2 years ago.
Yeah. Always believe Ultimate Warrior shards. Man.
He's new to the loot. They're rotating him in more, I noticed.
Yeah.
The Ted Lasso Ultimate Warrior.
Ted Lasso. Tap the next poster. I can do that. Hip Designer says, how hard is to get a new one if you have the 6 SCLS? What is SCLS? Sixcles?
Let me see.
All right, now we're into... Okay, so I got 2 of the special loot coins. 9! Oh, okay, that was a hit. 9 of the special loot coins and 3 of the special loot coins. Yeah, only thing that counted there was a 6-star fuse for Striker Bliss. That's it. All right, I got one more because the UCC, yeah, you know me, had one.
Other people's loot coins.
6-star class. Okay, so how hard is it to get a new card if you have the 6-star class? I mean, as always, it just depends on what you've got overall on your roster. Oh wow, I can do one of the featured on the loot bonus loot as well, the Funhouse bonus.
Do it.
So, do it.
Like the Emperor said, do it. Do it. I think the bonus loot was better to me. No, I absolutely know. The bonus loot was better to me than the loot itself was earlier today.
Oh, I got 3 medallions, the prize wall medallions.
The premium?
No, just the regular ones, but still.
Oh,
I got a strap finally. Striker New Gen. And it was another strap. Looked like Powerhouse New Gen. All right. Getting some New Gen straps here.
Ooh, you got both Bam Bams covered.
Nice. Showboat Ruthless Aggression era. No plates.
This is like a pop quiz. Showboat Ruthless Aggression.
William Regal.
Oh.
Or wait, no, he's Reality era. Oh, and I just missed what that strap was. Oh, I got a plate. Bubba's glasses. All right. Bubba's glasses and another strap. Attitude era move damage showboat. Ruthless aggression. Yeah, not bad.
Come on, plates.
Not bad.
It's plate time. I feel it. Next one's gonna be a plate.
Oh well, I'm already done. That was the end of that loop. But okay. Wait. Actually, I have 3 more little mini pulls. So let's see.
Oh, you don't have Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I don't have double megas all the way across the sky. I just got 1 mega. So, but
right.
Oh, I got 3 more faction feud prize wall coins. So yeah, not bad. So I got the Bubba's specs out of it. But or no, not Bubba's. I got Devon specs is what I got. Devon specs.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. For Oblivion or for Devon?
Yeah, I've got him on Oblivion right now, so that'll give me Devon. I've got 2 of the MLC loots, so I'm just going to finish those out just to get all of them done in one video here. And I got 50 prize wall. We're here tokens. All right. Well, that's it for my loot pulls for this weekend. I am sitting pretty. I loved the oopsie poopsie earlier today. Life's good. Happy with that. But you know what, Rusty? I'm hoping for you to have luck now. Like astronomical luck. So check out the next video to see if that happens. See you on the next one, friends. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Be right back. All right, Rusty, you good for me to load in your account now?
Sure. Yep.
You're not
And
feuding.
remember, no, there's no feud tonight. I don't even have my phone. My son's watching SmackDown on my phone, so I'm not on Champions at all. Um, is Ultimate Warrior good? Pulled him last time I was on, and finally recruited Tatanka.
So I just did a Should You Take Ultimate Warrior 6-star gold video, so go check that out, LC Blue. It depends on what you mean by good. Can he do a very hefty amount of damage? Yes. But when we say something is clicky, usually we're like, oh, it takes like 3 or 4 clicks. But like Ultimate Warrior, literally, you have to break 2 gems, reload which reloads a move. Break 2 gems, which reloads your move. Break 2 gems, which reloads. So I mean, when I say it's clicky, I mean like literally you could spend 5 minutes clicking, but then you can do pretty hefty meta relevant damage. I showed it on that video, but speed wise, not going to be there. He's not going to get you there quick. Tatanka, pretty decent. He didn't scale into 6 gold as much as I would have liked, but not bad. And I really enjoy that character. I think he's a lot of fun. All right, so you're on the We're Here kickoff loop. Oh, I didn't load us back over. All right, Rusty, I'm going to give you the countdown. I need to take the "this is a test account" off. I didn't realize I still had that on for my video. So yours won't have it. But I'm going to give you the start, and then you introduce the video. Go.
What's
Go.
up, WWE champions? I was waiting for the symbol. I was waiting for the symbol, but I was also getting a SmackDown update from my son. So
Oh.
there's a lot going on tonight. And you know what's about to happen? I'm about to do a mega of the MLC loose. Hopefully, I get something new and something besides just the MLC prize wall medallions. Lee's going to be clicking for me. He knows where to click, where this family clicks at the bottom of the poster.
What? Wait,
And
that's new information. What is that?
you click where I click on. Come on, you're trolling me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what's in this loot. Is Muscle Man in it? Is there a chance I could get Muscle Man tonight?
Well, let's see. And also, I just started a poll. Will Rusty's loot be better than Lee's? So you got to watch the Lee's video to see what Lee got. But will Rusty's loot on stream be better than what Lee got? So Rusty, in this loot, there is a 6-star Huskus the Pig Boy. There's Bloodline characters. There's LA Knight, yeah. There's Relentless KO, which would be great for me. I don't have him. Ilya Dragunov is in there. Miz, Sami Zayn shards for the champ. Tori Wilson, which I'm 50 freaking shards away from. Pat Patterson, Logan Paul, Veer, 6-star The Club, Anderson there, Carl Anderson.
These are all pretty unexciting.
The final boss is in there. I know how you like your final boss, and there is a massive guy in the rares as well.
Ooh, massive Bronson Reed.
Massive. All right, I'm hitting the button. 69 polls versus my 40 plus 12 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
You can just hit skip all if you want. No biggie. I don't know. Not pretty low. I have pretty low hopes.
Yeah, pretty low hopes. Well, you got a King Sheamus. What do you think about that? Only tap the bottom.
Banger after banger.
Burger after burger. You got some tokens.
Okay.
Lots of tokens. That's what back-to-back-to-back pulls were. Oh, this one's a 5 silver Scottish Warrior. Wow. Wow.
Mm.
You need that Anderson Dark Star? I needed him until okay, only if you got a Viking Raider. I heard that they give a good experience.
I I they should remake those dudes now and call them by
The
their proper name.
War Machine.
Yeah.
You got a Shelton Benjamin. Can't even say that name on stream anymore. Whoops.
Really?
Well, he's with the other
Is
company
he on
now.
Is he? I don't watch
Oh,
it. So I
six
don't know.
star. 6-star Randall Keith Orton.
Arcade
Randall
Bro?
Keith. No,
Which
striker.
one? Arcade Bro?
Striker.
Is it even a star fill or anything?
I don't know. We'll have to see at the end. You got Jim Neidhart. He points at the next poster, which means that's the good one. That's my theory.
Nice.
That's my theory because he's
He
like
points
straight
at
up.
Brett.
Oh, 1,000 shards of Carl Anderson.
Okie doke.
Striker Carl. Oh,
Hmm.
and another 100 shards of Striker Carl.
Yes.
Wonder what subclass he is.
I don't know.
I don't know either. If he were focused, that would be a huge win, but I don't think he's focused. More Shelton Benjamin from the Hurt Syndicate. I mean, business.
What is that? Was that a thing? The Hurt
Yeah, that's
Syndicate?
what they are now. Yeah. Bobby Lashley just
Oh.
debuted. They're officially
Oh.
all back together, just
Gross.
on the other company. That's all.
I don't.
You got another War
seriously,
Raider.
just so we're clear on this, I do not watch it. I don't watch the other folks. That's too much to keep track of.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot of
everything I
wrestling
hear
to keep
about
track
it
of.
is not good at
Oh,
all.
is this going to go down like when you said that Undertaker? I'm not even going to start that debate. Never mind. And you just got one of his hats, though. One
All
hat
right.
of the Undertaker.
I don't have the Showboat Undertaker. That would be a
I don't either.
tremendous pull. Is he in
Yeah.
that loot?
No, he's not.
Oh. Is anybody good in that loot?
Well, I told you, yeah. There's a couple like your Jacob Fatu's. There's a Bronson Reed. Yeah, there's I don't know whoever else I said at the beginning. There was a couple of good ones. Oh, here's a 6-star
Bronson.
right here.
Massive Bronson Reed.
You got a 6-star Carl Anderson fuse. Congrats, Rusty. Yeah. Hoping this pull is better than the continental breakfast at this hotel. Well, so far, no Huskus. If you get a Huskus fuse, that'd be the win. Two Bob wants you to be on his podcast just so he can grill you on your take on Undertaker. That's
I think I could. I think every take I have, you don't have to agree with it, but I think I can defend it. I think I can. Like, I don't think I would ever go, oh, that was totally unbased, and I don't know what I was thinking there. Like, usually I have some thought behind it. So.
right. Whereas I just go with wild, baseless accusations about Sami Zayn being the true tribal chief and stuff like that.
Oh, that was worse. That's worse than anything I've ever said, I think. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Darkstar says, hopefully you didn't buy the backstage pass to get that 6-star Carl.
No.
I haven't been updating
didn't.
you, but I promise you haven't missed anything just yet.
No, I
so.
figured.
Yeah.
Just...
Oh, you got a Showboat Bulldog 5-star gold, but it was shards, so. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing yet. Like, I'm hoping for you here, though. Oh, 6-star. 6-star Carl Anderson. You're telling me there's a chance.
Are any of the Wyatts in the loot? I mean, any of them?
Pig Boy. Huskus. Yeah, this is where if you get lucky, you hit a 6-star silver Huskus. That's and there's other rarities too. There's other rarities of him in there too. What if you hit a 5 gold one right now? No, hey, but that was Bobby Lashley. Talking of Bobby Lashley.
Gross. Unimpressive. Mid-Carter of all mid-Carters.
Oh. Al Pacino says that he got the 6-star silver Huskus fuse from this loot. So there's hope. That would be That would be insane. That would mean you could do the inevitable month, event, flash feud weekend where you have to have all of the characters to 6-star to be able to get the points.
Yeah.
Do that one.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the Golden Bachelor.
That's what it was. The Golden. Yeah. All right.
Golden Opportunity.
Golden Opportunity. You got a socko. Have you ever worn a sock over your hand and tried to asphyxiate your friends?
Never.
Or lovers?
That's not my kink. I don't know. Okay. That's weird.
Well, you've got a sock now. What you do with it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing. Wear it on my foot. Plain and simple. The American way.
The American way. You got a Cora Jade. Hey-o. Okay. And yeah, nothing there. Okay, this is silver. Let's see it go 6. Oh, 6 silver. Oh, TikTok. And it was shards. No. I thought that was Huskus. I really thought that was Huskus.
I thought it was going to be Muscle Man. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Was he in the loot?
Probably not, but miracles.
But like for Rusty, they make a special exception where he just gets inserted into the loot just once.
Was that the last one? Was that the?
No. You got 12 more still. It's 69, not 40. Jorah Case for the win. Oh, good night. 10 more. Come on, silver. Go 6. No. Oh, hey, finish the story, Cody. Remember when we were having an argument over who would be the first one to finish the story, Cody?
I got him. It was me, right?
Yeah, you got him first.
I love Cody Rhodes. He's such a nice boy. I would be a good next door neighbor to have, don't you think?
He's such a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an all-American beefcake.
Hercules. Oh, you got a thumbtack. Don't sit on that. All right. Is it over yet? It's going to be a 6. No. Almost. 5 more, but you're about to get your guaranteeds, which are either shards or guaranteed 6 stars, pretty much. So you should get some more 6 stars here coming up. Like Carl Anderson, but that was only 5 stars. So, all right. You should be on your guaranteeds, I think. I think there's 4. I think
put guaranteed 4 on a box, and I'll tell you what, you got a guaranteed piece of crap.
You stick your head up a bull's butt, but I won't. What'd you say, son?
You're the candy shell, Richard.
Veer the Lion. You got 6,000 shards, as Iron Cheek 84 would say. Veer the Lion.
Awesome.
40 shards of Acro Sam, which you apparently have. Oh,
yay.
Did you know if you put a Bite Man on him, he could hit 90 million now?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's very good. I mean, it's not a quick win, but all right, your last guaranteed was 30 shards of Jacob Fatu. So you walked away, Rusty, with a 6-star bronze Carl Anderson fuse.
Baby,
what are you gonna do with all of your winnings, bud?
I don't know. He's been given a new move. A new lease on life.
Yeah.
He was in the Bullet Club. Now that is a company that I do like from time to time.
Ooh.
So
company? Faction?
Yeah, but that's overseas, something else going on. Ricochet made his debut there this week.
Oh.
I don't know. Listen, this is why it's fools for fools. This is why nothing feels better or worse. All right? So we'll see you next time.
Bye. You're giving ASMR as we go. I love it. Rule Breaker declared me the winner by default.
Oh, you're the winner.
So
you're the winner by 1 mile for sure.
By 1 mile. Wow.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have some fun with my kids now and get off this stream and go cry about my polls.
Don't cry about your polls. Go have fun watching SmackDown if it's still on. everybody in the chat. We appreciated you being with us on a Friday night. We're gonna be back next Friday night. We're gonna power rate. I don't know, maybe Mercy the Buzzard, maybe whoever the new S plus tier character is that theoretically should be announced this next weekend if the blog was accurate. And Two Bob clipped some things for you, Rusty, so should be fun. Should be fun. Fun had by all. Appreciate everybody. Have fun. We will see you next. Oh, Rusty's back. You gonna say anything else?
Good night, friends.